Regarded as one of the original motivational theorists, clinical psychologist and pioneer of job enrichment, Fredrick Herzberg came up with the two-factor theory of motivation. In this video, we will cover both factors and how they've been applied at Google. Before we jump into the theory, here's one simple way of looking at the two-factor theory. Imagine you buy a phone because of the features such as the colour, design, its camera and memory capacity. These are the things that motivated you to buy that particular phone. However, after you get the phone home, you unbox it, turn it on, but soon you realise the phone is slow. It keeps freezing, the apps won't work, and the display isn't very sharp at all. These things have made you dissatisfied with your purchase. This is where Herzberg's theory comes into play. In his research, he asked employees to state the things that were good and bad at work. He discovered the things that made people satisfied at work were completely different to the things that made them dissatisfied. Just like the phone example, the things that made you dissatisfied were different to the things that motivated you to buy that phone in the first place. This prompted Herzberg to propose the two-factor theory of motivation. The first set of factors he called hygiene factors. These won't encourage employees to work harder, but they will cause them to become dissatisfied if they are not present. The second set of factors are motivators. These are factors that can encourage employees to work harder when they are present. Let's have a look at some examples of things that fall under each of the two factors. In order for an employer to ensure employees do not become dissatisfied at work, they need to ensure hygiene factors are met. One of the first and most important ones is job security. How can anyone be motivated and satisfied at work if they are forever worrying about whether they will have a job or not? An example of this hygiene factor not being met could be 0 hours contracts. Such contracts are not promoting job security and therefore can dissatisfy employees on those contracts. However, job security itself does not make people work harder, it just avoids them from becoming dissatisfied. They are not designed to motivate, they are designed to avoid dissatisfaction. Status is another hygiene factor. Are you being provided with meaningful work? Relationships within the company, with co-workers and managers. Does your work allow you to build positive relationships, or are you just separated in a cubicle all day with no interaction with anybody? Salary, equal, competitive, and meets the cost of living. Nobody wants to feel as though they are being unfairly paid in comparison to others in the organisation. And if this is the case, it can be dissatisfying. Working conditions. Are the conditions safe, clean, and is the equipment well maintained? And then finally, fair policies. Policies need to be clear, structured, and not prevent you from performing well in your role. Once these hygiene factors have been addressed and are in place, an organisation can then focus on areas that will motivate and increase satisfaction at work. These are known as motivators. Examples of motivators include growth opportunities. What can the company put in place to allow people to feel they are progressing their skills? The second is advancement. Are there promotion opportunities and a path to move forward within the organisation? Varied and challenging work. Employees knowing what they are doing is valuable and has real meaning makes people want to work harder as they feel a sense of importance and fulfilment. And finally, recognition. Praise and recognition from both supervisors and peers provide employees with satisfaction and in turn motivates them to work harder. From an organisational standpoint, it's important that the hygiene factors are met before moving on to the motivators, as they cannot overshadow the hygiene factors. For example, if an employee truly feels as though they are doing meaningful work, and this is also recognised by their manager, yet they don't feel their job is secure, and they are unfairly paid, they cannot truly be satisfied. The organisation needs the hygiene factors to be met before moving on to motivators such as advancement and professional growth opportunities. One company that consistently gets mentioned for their investment in employee satisfaction is Google. The first thing they have succeeded in doing is they have reduced the chance of dissatisfaction by meeting employees' hygiene factors in the following ways. Working conditions. The first and most widely covered in the media is Google's excellent working environment. Free food, nap pods, break rooms, free haircuts. This all contributes to a positive working environment. Policies and security. Excellent company policies that are not only based on equality, but also provide security to its employees. Things such as offering deceased employees' spouses 50% of the deceased wage for 10 years, and any children $1,000 a month until they turn 21. These all contribute to employees feeling secure at work. Salary. People who work for Google are well paid and have regular pay reviews to ensure that employees feel they have the opportunity to negotiate their salary, therefore avoiding dissatisfaction through unfair pay. Relationships. Google has a reputation for finding the best and brightest minds. Therefore, employees are surrounded by amazing people and intelligent thinkers, along with little nudges that enable Googlers to meet each other more regularly, such as having longer tables in the dining hall and optimum queuing times to ensure employees are exposed to new people. The next thing Google have done really well is apply motivators, things that increase the satisfaction of their employees. One of the first things is growth opportunities. Employees get to spend 20% of their time at work on a project of their choice that they find interesting or important. This has led to such innovations as Google News, Google Alerts, and Google Maps. Each of these innovations have been born from this principle. Google also offers a global education leave program, which enables employees to take a leave of absence to pursue further education. All of this education is covered by Google. Advancement. Since Google is one of the most well-known technology companies in the world, it offers employees better job prospects should they decide to leave the Googleplex. It also offers growth within the company, whether it be for middle management or higher level management opportunities. Varied and challenging work. Working at Google provides employees with a sense of contributing to society via applications and technology used around the world by the masses. And finally, recognition. Recognition at Google comes regularly through financial and non-financial means. Financially, these are things such as peer bonuses, performance bonuses, and collective bonuses. Non-financial recognition comes in the form of meals out, on-site gyms, pools, and a corporate culture based around respect. Whether all these have been intentionally applied at Google or not, it does show Herzberg's theory in practice, as they've been able to eliminate dissatisfaction by meeting the hygiene factors and apply motivators to improve satisfaction. Now you know the two-factor theory, why not apply your knowledge by downloading the task sheet linked in the description, and finally, don't forget to like and subscribe for more weekly business videos. See you next time.